I just want to go "Hooah" at the end of that every time it starts, boys. But welcome to another week of Xbox Showcase. Again, we have the man, the myth, the legend, OMD. How's it going, brother?
I am doing well. Long day at work, but you know what? I made it.
We all here,
And
and we even got this guy all the way from yesterday. He just kind of stayed on and came in with us, Mr. Best, from the PlayStation Showcase. How you doing, my man?
Doing pretty well. I might as well just live on StreamYard with the amount of stuff I do behind the scenes here.
Oh,
right,
yeah, dude, you're constantly going.
Yeah. And believe me, with the amount of news that Bubba, you said last week, Rockstar was going to regurgitate,
Yeah.
I've been watching everything as far as I can see. Like, for instance, we do have some news stories that I'm going to tell. So we're going to take down OMD's gameplay here. He is playing some more of that.
Yes.
I forgot the name of the game.
Luna Abyss.
Yeah.
Luna Abyss.
So
Yeah.
we're going to just briefly bring up some of that GTA news. We did cover this on the PlayStation Showcase yesterday, but we got to let the Xbox people know as well.
That's right.
As we all know today, they dropped the pre-orders for GTA 6. And let's go. We can go over some of the features.
Let's do it.
Starting with
Oh, I like how it puts it right there. So if you want to watch the game still, it's right there, people.
yeah. So starting with the standard edition. So what you're going to get with the pre-order, the standard edition will come with a week early preload, 1 month of GTA plus a vintage Vice City DLC pack. And if you just give me 1 second, I can explain the package there. It's looking for this information. I saw it here.
The vintage Vice City. I think I remember it being a gun or something and a couple outfits with some other stuff.
No, yeah, the vintage Vice City pack is actually like a collection of outfits from that pay homage to the original Vice City. As we see, one of the characters, Jason, there is dressed up like the character Kent Rosenberg from the original game, who in turn took his inspiration from Don Johnson from Miami Vice.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very Miami Vice-esque.
Yeah,
with that T-shirt basically underneath it and a dress jacket.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
And that 1 month of GTA Plus, that's going to grant you not just GTA 6, but it's also going to grant you GTA 5, GTA Online, LA Noire, all three GTA remastered games. Basically every game that's under the Rockstar banner that is a part of the GTA Plus, you will have that access.
That's
and it's for 1 month, and I can almost guarantee you, because I want to get the service myself. Yeah. I'm probably going to pay for that subscription, and afterwards it's only like $10 anyways.
But let's go. Bad.
Yeah, it's
this is what we're going to get.
Yeah, the Ultimate Edition.
Yes.
Coming in at 99.99 American. The original, the standard edition, is $79.99 American. Yeah. This is going to come with everything that's included within the standard edition. It's also going to have the 67 Vapid Dominator buggy, which is a vehicle that's basically been modded out to look like a mud bogger.
Oh, yeah, I seen a video of it. Huge.
Yeah, I want that vehicle. Yeah. You're also going to get your own garage in the Paradise neighborhood in the game,
which is good.
The 95 Grotti Cheetah, which is their Ferrari build version of the vehicles. You're also going to get Jason's Vapid Ganado retro build. So you're going to get a customized version of Jason's standard vehicle that you would get in the standard edition.
Okay.
You're going to get 4 exclusive classic cars. They didn't actually list out the cars there. You're also going to get the Shih Tzu Squalo, which is a motorized boat that has weapon storage. Oh yeah, and also one of those classic vehicles will also have weapon storage on them. So they're going to make it so that, like, your characters, if you have to pull out a certain gun, you actually have to go to the trunk of your car to pull out that gun.
Oh, so you don't carry them anymore?
You might carry them, but if you have too many guns in your inventory, like on you, you can put them in your vehicle.
Store them in the car. That's cool.
Yeah. You're also going to get customized revolvers, the Hawk and Little Morgan. These revolvers are going to be customized to each character. So Jason will have his. Lucia, the female character, will have her own as well.
I think actually in that picture, she has her revolver in her hand.
That's exactly the gun. You will also get personalized weapon variants that is again accustomed to each character.
Cool.
And now I didn't know what this one was until this morning, but the good time gear you're going to get, there's going to be an in-game character, an in-game TV character that you watch. I forgot his name already. He's an alligator. I know that.
Okay.
But you're going to get like the outfits that character wears on the TV shows that you watch within the game as well.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. And then Vice City Styles, you'll be getting that as well. That's more outfits that are akin to the original Vice City game. You're also going to get PTT Youngins Compound. This is a gang hideout that you're going to automatically get on your own, which also tells me and a lot of other players that we more than likely are going to be doing gang hideout takedowns, just like you would do in Far Cry and whatnot.
That's going to be cool.
Now,
can't wait for that.
As I mentioned, the price on these games here is $79.99 for the standard edition. This is all in US dollars.
Okay.
And the Ultimate Edition is $99.99. But if you live in Canada, that equates to $109.99 for the standard edition and $149.99 for the Canadian version.
Ugh, what a kick to the ribs, eh?
But I think it's still worth it. That's the thing.
Given everything you're going to get with the Ultimate Edition, you hit the wrong one.
Yeah. Go ahead and fix that up because I don't know how you do it.
It's going to be worth it though. The 100 and whatever is because you get all these skins, all this clothes, all these cars.
Yep.
You get your own clubhouse, basically, like the hideout, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And you get a working business, like right off the hop. I mean, that's not bad. You can just start really slow. You got your work. You got a place to hang out with all your buddies. You're golden.
There was one other thing that I didn't see in that list that I did forget to add with the Ultimate Edition. You will have exclusive access to a couple of stores that if you purchase the standard edition, you won't have access to.
Yeah, I seen that on a infomercial where on YouTube today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get these specialty shops and stuff that you can go to that nobody else is going to get access to. So really think hard. Do you want all this extras and pay a little more for it? Or do you just want to, just go into the game with nothing and build yourself up to the ultimate level, but it's going to take you time?
I think I'm leaning towards the Ultimate Edition myself.
Me too.
Because what I like about that is that it doesn't unlock anything story related. These are just things that you're going to have as like side quest kind of things.
Yeah. They're literally starting you with a couple of extra. Hey, we're going to give you this store, but you still have to maintain it. You still have to run it. You still have to do everything for it. So you might want to do the storyline to get some extra money because it's going to cost money to do this on the side.
Yeah.
Which I'm not opposed to. I like that idea. We still have more news.
Yeah, and this one honestly doesn't surprise me, but Xbox is jacking up their prices again.
Yeah, this kind of bothers me. I'm not going to lie. It bothers me.
It does, but I mean, unfortunately, it does have to do with shortages of computer accessories like RAM and memory.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
a shortage. Yeah. I have
the
a problem
Series S is going up by $100. So
that's what this says,
and the Series X is going up by $150.
And on top of all that, they're discontinuing the 2 terabyte version of the Xbox Series X.
Really?
So that's what it says. Yep, they're discontinuing it, period. So if you don't have one and you want one, go get it before they get rid of them.
Yeah. And-
Again, all this is going down as of August 1st.
Yeah. And it because PlayStation recently did the same thing, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? But now
So-
that I know of the shortage, I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah,
you know?
they actually gave us a breakdown of all the prices. So if you're getting a Series S with a 512 gigabyte hard drive in it, it's $500.
Yeah.
Series S, the 1 terabyte is $600.
Yeah.
So then we go to the X 1 terabyte digital, $750. This is the price I agree with here. Okay, this is the difference in prices that I agree with. So the 1 terabyte digital, which would be like what we have, just the X, $750. Now, if you want to add the disk drive instead of doing it all digital, it's only $800. It's $50 more, which is nice. I like that it's that different. But to have a $100 price jump between the 512 to the 1 terabyte in the S version, that's insane. You might as well just go buy the 1 terabyte digital X Series X instead of the 1 terabyte Series S.
Yeah,
Well,
but
in all
I mean,
honesty.
if
I'm
you're
looking
going to look at it this way, if you look at the time that they're doing this, we are talking the end of June, start of July. Right? So now you go August, September, October, November. All of a sudden, there's going to be that influx again, and you're not going to have that shortage right at Black Friday and holiday sales.
Right. So I love that later in the article that I'm reading to give you guys all this information. Again, thank you, Mr. Best, for being on the ball and sending this. But they're like, back in May of 2025, shortly after President Trump introduced new tariffs on products manufactured outside the country, the companies raising the prices again this October, likely due to that reason. Again, because there's a quote unquote shortage because of it costing too much now to get it into the country. Because where's all our digital stuff made? Japan, China, Taiwan, all those countries over there.
Yep.
Right. So having these tariffs really kind of breaks the back of people like us that want a game on a cheaper level. Have good quality like we're seeing here, but be able to purchase it at a cheaper level.
Yeah, and you know me, I don't like talking politics, but when it comes to this kind of stuff, that's why it makes sense, is because of I'm gonna be nice on this one.
If it wasn't for the tariffs, we wouldn't have this AKA quote unquote shortage. We wouldn't. It'd be, dude, they'd be pumping these things out left, right, center, selling them for what Xbox wants to sell them for, which is cheap, to get more people into their product. But again, Microsoft, being big brother, quote unquote, of the Xbox, has to step in and say, listen, I love what you're doing, but you're gonna go broke. So we can't have you do that. So we have to up the prices. We have to. We have no choice.
Yeah, and that's where I'm coming from, because PlayStation did the same thing about 2 weeks ago. They announced that there had to be a price increase.
Yeah.
And it was essentially for the same exact reason. And I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo comes out and says the same thing.
Right. I mean, Nintendo though runs different. It's not the same kind of memory. Because they use the little micro cards, right?
Yeah, but
So
their
it's-
onboard memory, that's where the shortages are coming from, is the onboard memory for
that's where Nintendo can find a loophole and just make their onboard storage really small, which, I mean, mine is. I had to go out and get a card to put in mine for more storage, which I think is a smart idea. Because, I mean, my Xbox, I got 2 external hard drives hooked up and an internal extender I would rather do that than pay the $800 for
Yeah,
a
but
whole terabyte.
the thing is that you're still, yes, you've got a 2, a 4, and then the internal extender. I have
Yeah.
the internal extender. You're still overpaying, but you do have higher storage space.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be able to customize my storage space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm eventually hoping to do with my PlayStation.
I like the idea of the PlayStation, though. You guys have your quote unquote poop together when it comes to your ability to change
Yeah, because
your internal storage.
We can open up our system without having to dive too deep and just slap a card in there.
Right there. You
Yeah.
can slap a 2 tera, 4 terabyte, 5, whatever you wanted in there.
Yeah.
And boom, you have, and it's all internal. Now, if you did that with Xbox, if you take your case off your Xbox, there goes your warranty, null and void. Bam,
Yeah.
done. You have no warranty at all.
Yeah.
So they give you an option. They have a little slot in the back. You can extend your internal that way. And then we got USB ports in the back as well. So I've attached a 2 terabyte external and a 4 terabyte external.
Yeah.
So if I'm not playing it, it goes onto one of those externals because you can't play off an external hard drive. And what I'm playing stays on my internal extended card.
Yeah.
So that whatever I have inside the hard drive itself is free to do the computing and playing the games. So I just wish Xbox would take a little hint from PlayStation and give us that ability as well to take a little section off our Xbox, whether it's the front, the back, the side, the top, whatever. Just have a little click and it comes off. Oh, I don't want this little hard drive anymore. I want to put a 2 terabyte in there. So boom, you got this little card and it goes. I would love that. That would be epic.
Yeah, and that's going to be my goal after I make the pre-order for GTA 6.
Yes.
My next goal is to put an internal memory card into the PlayStation.
Now, are you going to take your games, dump them onto an external hard drive, change your internal, and then just put everything back?
I'm going to take my large games and do that.
Okay. Because you don't want to have to re-download everything, because, I mean, that would be a pain in the butt, right?
Well, not necessarily, because I already have a library like on my PlayStation that's stored on the PSN where I can access my games right there as well.
PSN.
Yeah, the PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Oh, you can store games right on the PlayStation Network.
Yeah, I have cloud storage to save certain games for my save files.
See, we don't have cloud storage. We have cloud play.
Yeah.
Where you can play it from the cloud, so you don't have to have it on your Xbox.
Yeah,
but
we have
even
that
then,
too.
it still glitches.
Well, yeah, we have that too. And sometimes even when, like on the PlayStation Showcase, you'll notice, if for any of the viewers out there who do watch both shows, sometimes you'll see on the top of my screen, it'll give me like a yellow like warning thing, and it'll say like intermittent issues, and I'll still be able to play the game, but it'll look janky as heck. But
okay.
Or the one time where it just completely, I forget which game we were playing, but it completely crashed on me.
Oh, no. Oh, who is this ugly guy you're talking to?
We talked to them last week.
Oh,
and right now, I'm actually in an area where that's all I'm doing. So it's almost hitting the NPCs.
Oh, okay. I love that he's got 3 eyes. Like,
yeah.
I can't see you good enough with the 2 crazy ones I got. Let's add a third one. Plus a head on top.
Yeah.
Ugh, creepy. Well, gentlemen, now that we got all the news done, let's drop some information on our viewers, because we do have bills to pay, people. Take a look at this one, and we'll be right back.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, let us power your dreams with the Xbox Showcase at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap Delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. There is something for you each and every night of the week, and we want you to meet the team behind those shows. Bubba Duke, Mr. Best, myself, Chris Parrish, Logan Thompson, and Carl Carafel. Click on our individual links to get our socials and watch our latest weekly live episodic shows. Hit the join button to send us your creds and tell us how you can help us, and we will sit down as a collective and find the right fit. And lastly, support your favorite shows and your favorite podcasters. Wear what we wear. All of the proceeds come back into our studios to bring you a better experience. All transactions are 100% safe and secure. And when you make a purchase, tag us on the socials and we'll give you a shout out live on air during one or more of our weekly programs. All of that and more at turnbucklestudios.org.
There we go. We got Mama Bear coming in saying, "Good evening, guys. How is everyone?"
Oh, much better now that you're here, Mama Bear.
I'm doing great. Mr. Best, how are you over there?
Doing pretty dang good. Just watching
Glad to
the
hear
gameplay here while I surf around the PlayStation Store on my side just for the heck of it.
Whoa, you just teleported somewhere. That's cool. How's Mama Bear doing over there? We're just playing a really cool game, actually. Oh, you just about didn't make that.
I did, you're right. But you did say that we're just about done with the news. Well, we've got some Gears of War news.
Gears of War, yes. Go ahead.
With E-Day coming out on October 6th, yes, it is dropping on my birthday.
Nice.
They have announced some of these special features that are coming back to this game, including the 2-player couch co-op.
It's going to be fun.
And again, the 4-person campaign is coming back as well.
Yep.
And 12-player horde mode, ladies and gentlemen.
That's going to be nuts.
So you want to advance in horde mode, grab your squad, gear up,
Right?
and unleash.
She says, Mama Bear says she's exhausted. Work was crazy busy today. Oof, that's a bummer. I know where she works, and yeah, if she says it's busy, it was busy.
Oh yeah.
Any news on this being a possible cross-platform game?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Gears of War being cross-platform.
I was
But
hoping.
you never know. Things can change.
And
Is it?
That's what I've always been saying. Like, I know that right now, both Xbox and PlayStation are like, yeah, we're going to focus more on our exclusives. I can guarantee you, I don't think that's going to stick.
And Mama Bear asking when it's
Yeah.
coming out again. It is dropping on October the 6th,
This
the date
year.
of birth of yours truly.
Oh, yeah, this is. I love the graphics in this game. I like how it goes. Sometimes it's like dark and gray with the red,
Yeah.
and then you get scenes like this where it's lit right up, but you still have those spots of red and gray around.
Yeah. Oh, where did that thing go? I know what I'm looking for.
I don't know where it went, but I can hear my dog snoring. Holy cow.
Well, as long as we're not snoring here live on the show, we're all good.
Now, is that a game that does come out on PlayStation, or is that just an Xbox game?
This one here is
No, Gears of War, I mean.
Oh, Gears of War is an Xbox exclusive.
Damn.
So we will have to find out and wait and see if it does.
If they have that when it comes out for PlayStation.
Well, I had
If
this.
it does.
I had this idea
Oh, best I don't know.
for the how exclusives should work going forward. I would say. So
Okay.
obviously, Xbox owns the rights to Gears of War and all that, right? All those games.
Yeah.
They obviously should get first crack at those games. Then I would say a year, maybe a year and a half down the road, you release it onto other platforms.
Have it be exclusive for a certain amount of time and then
Yeah, timed exclusivity, as it were, you know?
Wow. Brilliant idea. Absolutely. I wouldn't do that with every game though.
No, because that's the one thing I can appreciate it as I'm on the PlayStation Store and I'm looking at some games that were on the Xbox, like Halo right now, Flight Simulator, all those games.
Yeah, yeah.
I would keep certain games to certain platforms, like for instance, PlayStation. I would obviously keep Uncharted and The Last of Us because those were made by PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. I don't think Xbox or PlayStation should have got Halo.
Mm-hmm.
In my personal opinion, because that's like our Mario for
Yeah,
Nintendo or Sonic for Sega. You know what I mean? That was Halo was, and as far as I'm concerned, will always be Xbox.
and that's again, that's kind of why I mentioned Uncharted and The Last of Us, because Joel from The Last of Us, Nathan from Uncharted, they're like the Mario and Sonics and all that for the PlayStation.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are. Like when PlayStation came out, that Uncharted was like one of the top games that they released with
Yeah.
the very first PlayStation. Same
Well,
with
no,
Halo and Xbox. It's the very first game that was released with the Xbox was Halo.
actually, our original mascot was Crash Bandicoot, but what happened was Naughty Dog,
Ooh.
the studio owned by Sony, sold the rights to Crash Bandicoot to another studio, and I can't remember who it was right offhand.
No way.
Yeah.
I do know that I have what I was going to consider a PlayStation exclusive being Spyro.
Yeah, because that
Purple Dragon.
Yeah.
I just downloaded it for free off of the Game Pass. All three games, that the first 3 games that he made. I'm like, dude, I remember playing that on my PS1.
You have no idea how weird it is still to me all these years later to be playing Sonic games on a PlayStation when Sonic was exclusive to Sega way back in the day.
Oh, right. And then having Sonic in Nintendo games.
Yeah, like Sonic and Mario at the Olympics.
Yeah, dude, how crazy was that? But again, Sega is still they make games, they just don't make the consoles anymore.
Yeah, so they had to figure out another way to market Sonic out. So
yeah, so they pimp them out like an expensive, you know what, and make tons of money to make these other games.
Yeah.
Yep.
Am I upset about it? No, because Sonic could have died with the Sega, the Genesis, and all that stuff. Like back
Yeah.
in the day, that could have been the end of him. We never see him again. Period.
Which is why I'm glad that like when Sega announced after the failure of the Dreamcast that they were like, okay, we're done making consoles. We're
Yeah.
gonna strictly just stick to making games.
Yeah, and basically design it, make it, blah blah blah, and give it to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Which honestly I'm not upset about. Because what a smart business move. Realize, listen, we're not going to win the console wars, but we could still be involved in the game wars
Yeah.
and still provide excellent content for people that love our product.
And to be fair, I mean, Sega's quality in games have, well, for the first little bit they dipped hard, but now they're starting to pick up again.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean anything, even if that was, say the roles were reversed and that was Nintendo that had that issue.
Yeah.
You're I don't even know the word, but your respect in the game is gonna go from here to here. Okay, you didn't drop that far. Let's build it back up, boys. Let's continue to make good product, and we'll get back to where we were.
Yeah.
And they have.
But I mean, let's not forget that Nintendo really had issues with the Wii and the Wii U. And it was,
It's true.
believe it or not, they went to Microsoft to get help in creating the Switch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. Which, again, I don't have an issue with because you don't have the Microsoft name on it. It's Nintendo.
But on the flip
Yep.
side,
Go
Nintendo
ahead.
also decided that they don't want to compete with PlayStation and Xbox. They're like, you know what, we're gonna do our own thing. We're just gonna not
But
even focus on what the other companies are doing.
isn't that how this shit got started in the first place? Was these guys wanted to do their thing, these guys ended up doing their thing, and then we had just two little companies underneath, being Nintendo and all this other stuff. And then, oh, we're gonna make this console. No, we're gonna make this one, and it's gonna be better than yours. And no, we're gonna make this one. It's gonna be, and that's how this whole war started.
Yeah.
It's two different people just saying, "I want to make my own thing," and then because us greedy people and the way we latch on to what we consider good product, like an Xbox, a PlayStation, the Switch, whatever, the PCs. I mean, it's all in our head as far as who's the best.
Yeah, it all like those playground arguments we used to have about what the best
Right.
console was. Sure, there was certain consoles had better performances and stuff like that, but it all came
Yeah.
down to personal preference, really.
On the the games we wanted to play, I was more of a first-person shooter kind of thing because I was part of the group that went from PC to Xbox with a game called Counter-Strike.
Yeah, we got
I
Bobby
won a
Stats.
tournament.
Bobby Stats
Bobby's
is
here,
coming in
yeah.
saying hello, everyone, and he's saying he liked the video. Thank you very much for that like, Bobby. But
Thanks,
yeah,
Bobby. Appreciate that.
I was that rare kid that had all the consoles. So, like,
Yeah.
I
mean,
had
you'll-
the
Go ahead.
original Nintendo, the Super Nintendo,
Yep.
and the Sega
Yep.
Genesis all hooked up to my TV.
Yes, I did. Yep, I was the same way. And I mean, again, I'll be honest and upfront with everybody. The only reason I have an Xbox, I was a game tester for the product before it even was
Yeah.
released.
And I said this yesterday too. Like, I have a PlayStation, yes, but I'm an all console person.
Oh hell yeah!
If I had the money, I would get a Switch. I would get an Xbox. I would hook them all up to my TV. I would.
Yeah.
If some guy came out with some third party console that plays like the 20,000 games, like my little handheld here, I'd buy that and hook it up.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's what game are you giving me at what quality,
Yeah.
and is it an interesting game or is it just a boring, mundane, scrolling game?
Yeah, and like I said yesterday, one of the reasons I would get an Xbox, because you brought it up in the chat yesterday, Bubba,
Yeah,
Fable is one of the reasons I
Fable.
would get an Xbox.
I'm chomping at the bit for that new one to come out. And it's becoming, to me, it's becoming the GTA of Xbox. Every time they're thinking about releasing it, they find a new issue with it, and they go back in and they refix it, and then it takes longer because they got to test it and
Yeah.
run all these simulations with it to make sure that it doesn't do it again. And then while they're doing that, they find something new that we're gonna add this now because we had to change this.
Yeah. And that's the one thing I'll always say to people who complain about games that are delayed. Just remember the phrase, perfection takes time.
Yep.
It took 9 months to make this.
Mm-hmm.
I am a thing of beauty. Took 9 months. Could you imagine? You want a good game? It's going to take more than 9 months, people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and we all grew up in a time, though, because before the NES, a lot of us had the Atari 2600. They were rushing games out there. And like, I'm talking like, to use an example, the ET video game that came out on the 2600, the developer only had 6 weeks to make that game.
yeah.
Yeah, because they were pushing.
They wanted the game to come out at the same time as the movie.
Yeah, that was it, right?
Mhm.
OMD was going to say something. What were you
Yeah,
thinking, there, my
sorry,
friend?
brother.
Well, I mean, I started off, I had a PS1, and then
Yeah.
I heard about the Xbox console online, and I had seen it. And I was like, oh, okay, this is what I want.
Yep.
And I mean, even then, at first, I found the controllers clunky, and like now for me, I find the PlayStation controllers clunky.
But it's one of those things, though, that if you take the time with the system, you're going to get used to it within like a day or so, a week or
Oh,
so,
yeah.
depending on how
Oh, yeah.
long.
Well, I mean, you guys know I did have a PS4 for about a year, and every time I sat down to play it, I mean, it was very rare, but I couldn't figure out the controls. I couldn't get used to it just because of the grip and the way my hands were now so close together.
And
Yeah.
that's the two words you use there. Very rare. If you took more time on it, though, you more than likely would have gotten used to the controls.
Yeah.
I giggle at it when I'm playing, because my stepsons have their own PS4s. I'm playing, and I get all confused because the D-pad's on the top and the joystick's on the bottom, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to it being the other way around. So I giggle at myself when I'm messing things up. And you're right, Best. It's a matter of just sit down and play the game, and just don't think about what you're doing. Just have fun doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's what gaming is truly about.
Yeah. Like
That's-
even
Yeah.
even my
ahead.
handheld here, it took me a couple of days to get used to all the controls, but now I can pick it up, and like I can already tell you like what buttons I'm pushing without even looking at it.
Yeah, you're not even
Right.
thinking about it now. You're just doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the best part about, I find, with gaming. It's about the connections you can make with people from other parts of the world. Even
Yeah, that's the
forget
best
about
part.
people like us that have like gone to school together and have met through different avenues, and then now we're like, oh, dude, I'm into games. Oh, you're into games too? No way. And you
Yeah.
get that camaraderie. But just think,
Yeah.
you meet people like, I've met people from Germany, Hungary, Turkey, Japan.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, like right now I'm playing on my phone. I play a game called Monopoly Go. And
Yep.
just the other day I met a dude from Italy who helped me team up on an event.
yeah, see,
And-
like, exactly my point. Gaming isn't just about being in your own little world.
Mhm.
No.
Don't get me wrong, it is a part of it, yes, but gaming has expanded so much that it's not just a tiny little room you're in anymore. It's the whole planet
Yeah.
at once, from anywhere on that planet could be playing in the same game you're playing in. Like,
Yep.
and that does that blow your mind from where we grew up with? I had a Commodore 64. That's the first thing I played on. To these awesome Xbox systems and PlayStations we have now.
It actually makes me laugh because when I was when I was a child, like playing Super Mario Brothers 1 on the NES with my friend with my cousin, I remember one time I turned to her. I'm like, imagine this. Imagine you're playing as Mario, but that Goomba over there is being played by some kid in like Japan.
Right?
Right.
My cousin was like, that'll never happen. That'll never happen.
And look at us now.
Yeah, to this day, I'm like, see, look what happened. She's like, you're right.
But that's all this takes, though. That's gaming in a nutshell, is a person like you saying, why couldn't it be?
Yeah.
What do I got to do to make that happen? Somebody asked and said that same statement and said, why can't I do that?
Yeah.
And look at us now. We have it.
And that's, and there's always a bad flip side to that. And I'm going to use GTA Online as like the perfect example.
Oh, God, don't get me started.
But I did have, I did have a very respectable moment on there because at one point I belonged to a GTA Online crew or group on Facebook, and there was one guy who I was like asking a question about something I was doing in the invite only sessions. I go into invite only sessions if I'm working on my businesses. One guy private messages me on Facebook and asks, can I go into your lobby? I want to work on my businesses too. I won't bother you. We'll just get our businesses done together. And I'm like, yeah, sure.
That's cool.
And we spent like 4 hours just working on our businesses together, not even really bothering each other. And he texts me after he finishes. He's like, thank you very much. I need to get that stuff done. I'm like, no problem, bro.
Yeah.
See, you just made a friend and he made a friend for what? Because, that's cool that you do that. Can I join you and just be in the same lobby to have somebody else there with me?
Yeah.
Just to hang out? Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
And who knows, that connection down the road when number 6 comes out, dude's going to remember that. You're going to be having a problem and you'll end up on the same server as that guy. And he'll be like, I remember that guy. And he'll come help you.
Well, he is on my friends list now, actually.
So there you go.
And it did happen on GTA Online. I was stuck on one of my plane missions from because if you buy a hangar at the Ellis Airport, you get so many amount of missions to do. And I was stumped on one. He's like, I know exactly how to do this. Let me jump in and help you out.
See, and there you go. That's the best part about gaming.
Yeah.
Helping each other out. I know OMD and I have done that, playing different games. Yep. Like, bro, I know you're playing this game and I'm at this part and you just went, instead of going to the right, you're supposed to go left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I went left and I finished the mission.
And that's what we do here too. Like, if OMD sees that I'm stuck on something, he'd be like, "Oh, go to the right and see what's over there," or you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we've done it last week. I'm like, dude, you look lost. What are you doing? Slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I see a red thing over there. Go check that out. And that happened to be where you had to go.
Yeah.
So that's in a nutshell, that's gaming, but that's what I strive for the Xbox Showcase to be.
Yeah.
Not only are we showing you a game and talking and being silly together and having fun, but we're also playing a game to help you say, hey, listen, if you're playing this game, this is where you need to go. Or you're watching and you're like, I haven't got that far yet, but I remember when I get there, I got to do this.
Yeah. And that's what I do on Saturday nights with my shows. Like the most recent episode, I explained or 2 episodes ago, I explained how a certain card game works within the game.
Yes,
and what you need to do.
Yeah, see, a guy like me, I've tried playing the Final Fantasy games. I personally cannot play them, but to watch you play it, that game intrigues me to no end. I'm just like, dude, I wish I could have the patience to play this game. It's too slow paced for my brain to comprehend. That's part of my problem. Is I got the ADHD really bad. If it's not intriguing and keeping my mind focused, then I lose it.
Yeah.
I lose track of what I'm doing. I've literally fallen asleep playing video games because it was not interactive enough for me. So that's why
And-
you'll see sometimes OMD plays this style of game that's a little slower paced with moments of action. I couldn't do this game. I've downloaded it, tried it, and I was just like, not for me.
Yeah. Then I
Which
could tell
you
you,
do.
I could
Go
I
ahead.
could tell you right now too. Then that, and maybe it's because I'm not deep into the game yet, but Kingdom Come Deliverance would not be a game for you, Bubba.
No, I watched you guys play it, and I had it on my screen ready to be like, okay, am I going to download it to try it?
Yeah.
And then there's too much talking.
Yeah, well, I was also still at the very beginning of the game, so like I haven't really gotten into the meat and potatoes of everything, right?
No, which
So-
again, you're going to play that again next week, right?
No, next week,
No?
and this is an Xbox Showcase exclusive. We are looking at Assassin's Creed 3 on the PlayStation Showcase.
Oh, that's right too. You did say that.
Yeah,
And
because it's
Go
going to be it's going to be a Canada-based game, or
Yes.
a Canada Day-based celebration, because it is made by a Canadian studio. Ubisoft Montreal made the game,
Mhm.
so
Yep. So that means, and I've already talked to Mr. Best and OMD about this, the game he is playing is going to be continued next Thursday here on the Xbox Showcase. Because,
Yeah.
yes, we do have it in the Game Pass. We were looking, which is really weird. We don't have the original for free. The original Assassin's Creed is not free. It's
yeah.
$20 and change.
Yeah, don't let me go back on that rant I did before the show. Because it doesn't just stem from games, but movies too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna have Mr. Best come over and play Assassin's Creed. Here, I am actually in the talks with a sponsor to get Assassin's Creed, the first one, because it is going to cost us money, and we will see. I just might play the whole series of Assassin's Creed from 1 all the way through. Not play the whole game, but I'm going to play maybe 1-2 nights of one game and then 1-2 nights of the next game. I'm not playing the whole game from start to finish. But so you get the gist of what the game is. I'm going to play the opening segments for an hour, and then I'm going to continue playing the game throughout the week when I'm off. And then come the next week, we will finish the game off, and then we'll jump into the next one the next week. Yeah. That should take up to Christmas. We'll just do it. Nothing but Assassin's Creed.
Hey, I can guarantee you right now, the game I'm Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I can guarantee you, I'm finishing out the year playing that game.
Oh, probably. Yeah, no, we're gonna stop in between those games for games like Gears of War, E-Day, and other games that are like day one drops. Just so you know, we will be playing day one drops when they happen.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
We're just planning ahead. That's all.
And I'm definitely planning ahead for November, and I'm just gonna say to everybody, just stay tuned for that one.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, we could play a different game like every week if we wanted to, because they have a ton coming out right now.
Yeah.
I totally forgot what I was looking for on the PlayStation. I wanted to see something here.
Oh man. There's a movie this game reminds me of, and I can't remember. With all that red in the background and then the white. Can't remember what movie it's called. Or if it was an actual video game. I can't remember. Oh, no, it wasn't red. It was yellow. It was Star Trek. One of the newer movies where they were running and then they ended up at a cliff and there was all these white people chasing them, like painted white.
Yep.
And it was yellow trees, not red.
Okay. But I mean,
Yeah,
we've made a ton of progress in this game tonight.
You have, dude. You've been just hammering this out.
Yeah. Sorry, we weren't actually talking about the game because there was just a lot of other news to come out, and we were voicing our concerns about other gaming things.
Oh, yeah. You can't get through that.
Absolutely. That's what the showcases are about.
This is now. Is there like final bosses per level or per area,
I think it's just sort of, I wouldn't call them final bosses.
or just like stage bosses kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa! What in the world? Oh, that didn't look good. I like that. I like when you do that. You're like "Raw," using the force. You're dead.
Like, I think like something like this is a sort of like mini boss.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah, if you weren't playing on like I'm invincible mode, you'd be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all those bullets and energy pulses and stuff. Oh, geez, that was a good shot. You are getting shot from behind though.
It's okay.
Like it don't matter. My health don't even move, man.
That's right.
The only thing I find really confusing in this game is you don't have a map with a direction.
Yeah.
Kind of like walk around and figure it out.
There's no map, but it is a very linear game.
Okay.
So it's, more of like that Doom, Crisis, Fear. It's a linear action game as opposed to, having the open world.
Yeah. I mean, open world games aren't bad, but even in an open world game, you still have you need to go from here to there.
Yeah.
And then from there over to here to complete that mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about open world games is because, like, yeah, there is an A to B direction, but then sometimes you have to go to C to D to E to F, all the way down to Z
Right.
before you get to B.
Right? Yeah, it gives you all these extra little things to do to build your character to be accomplished,
Yeah,
which I'm not opposed to. Like this game, I'm intrigued. Like I said, is it a game that I personally am going to play? No. I love watching it though.
so you have my sister's frame of mind because we were talking about this afternoon too, where she's like, I do like the games that she actually said this to me, like the games that you play, I wish I could play them, but I don't have the time to do it. But I do enjoy watching you play them, so I can still follow along with what's going on.
Yeah,
And
you still
understand
enjoy
how
the
to
game.
play the game.
Yeah, you still enjoy the game, just not playing it physically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that I'll just sit and watch.
Yeah. I honestly wasn't sure how much I was going to like this game, but I mean, today alone, like I was sold after the first week we played this.
Yeah.
And last week was enjoyable, but it was a bit of a struggle. Tonight, I'm just even more sold.
Oh, I like that it gives you a marker where to go though. Yeah, last week it seemed very slow paced.
Yeah.
But again, a lot of games, if you're not paying attention, really, a lot of games have that where the pace will pick up
Mhm.
and you'll get a lot of action stuff, and then all of a sudden it'll slow down and do more storytelling.
Yeah.
To get you to the next section of what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Action, getting to shoot things, getting to do this, that, the other.
And,
That's not a bad
and,
game.
and that's
Ooh,
why
okay.
I enjoy playing games like Ark, because you're in control of whether or not you want that fast-paced action or that slow-paced gameplay in games like those.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like if you want to go out and like fight a bunch of dinosaurs, there's your fast-paced action. If you want to stay home and stay on your land and build a base, that's where it slows down a little bit.
You were having it. So do you have to like jump and push something to go through that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you were just missing the timing on it for a minute
Yeah.
there. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, video segment. Again, graphics are nice in this game.
Oh, they're beautiful. And it's hard to believe that this is an indie game, guys.
I keep forgetting that it's not a big studio that made this game.
Right?
That's the beauty of independence. Oh, wait a second here.
Oh, Best just found something on the PS Plus.
I definitely did. Breaking news. coming to the PlayStation 5. Fable.
Really?
Yep.
Now, is it the originals or is it going to be the new one?
Yeah.
Fable Premium Edition coming February 18th, 2027.
Premium edition.
So
that's going to be the new one.
Yep.
That's the date of the new one that's coming too.
Yeah. So that would be cool if that one was cross-platform. I know it's not going to be because it's a single-player game, but could you imagine if you could team up?
I was just gonna say, I'm thinking about a year in advance. If we're still doing this a year in advance, hopefully we will be. If money is correct at that time, I say we do like a split screen episode where we show like what I'm doing on one screen and what Bubba's doing on another, and we talk about the game at that point.
Hey, I'm down for that.
Okay.
That could be interesting. Because it's a single player game, and this is another thing that we talked about before. Doing this single player games, but have your view, my view, or OMD's, whoever wants to, doesn't matter, on the Xbox. And see the differences in the number one, the colors, number two, the graphics, and all, like compare the two of them side by side. I'm down for that.
Yeah. Okay, so this is.
What in the world? Are you flying in a ship?
No, I actually just picked up a giant ass mech.
Oh, you're in a mech. Start blowing up those headstones and stuff and see what happens. Those things, yeah.
Even more breaking news actually off of this is the premium edition comes out on the 18th, but the standard edition comes out on the 23rd.
This will give you the price differences?
Yeah, $89.99 for the standard one.
And 100 and what for the premium?
130.
That's still not bad.
Yeah.
And if anyone has never played them, go ahead. Go ahead.
I literally discovered that as I was wish listing a bunch of games, and it recommended it to me. So,
hey,
well, wish list it.
That I just did.
Are you supposed to? Yeah, I was going to say, are you supposed to blow these things up and work your way through that, or like?
That's
I'm confused.
I guess.
Like, can you work your way through that? I was going to say, does your mech squat so you can get underneath that stuff? This is weird. Yeah, I'm just like, why would they give you a giant mech right now? Like, why? What's the point? There is some red dots to your left. Oh, you can just walk right through here. Okay, never mind.
All right. Oh, this is going to be fun now.
Oh, man. Just lighten the cave up. Oh, dude, there's a lot of those things in here. I wonder if your mech can get destroyed.
That's what I'm wondering as well.
You know what this kind of reminds me of now?
Look up.
Titanfall.
Yeah?
That's another game I want to check out. I know it's an old one. Titanfall 2 would be nice to try.
I think I have one of them in my collection.
We have Titanfall 2 on Game Pass.
Yeah, yep. I think I have one in my like actual collection, and I'm gonna try and look for it.
That's a game they need to make cross-platform. One like that.
Except that they shut down the servers for the original Titanfall.
Oh, I had a trial for Titanfall 2. Never mind.
Could you imagine playing the Titanfall 2 or a Titanfall game like that and have it cross-platform? Oh. Where we can all join into the same group and just annihilate the enemy?
Right. I've always wanted something like that, but not Titanfall. I was thinking along the lines of more Godzilla.
Yeah. I will say this. I had one guy that I played Titanfall, the original, with religiously.
Nice.
And that was my buddy Mustang. And it was actually, I'm gonna give a shout out to Mustang because it was him and Big Joe. that
Oh, yeah.
created the wrestling recap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, wow. Look at all those things in here. Holy cow. I'm waiting for your barrels just to melt.
same, to be honest.
Like, just turn to absolute, just liquid steel and just be done. Now, when you push the trigger, is that 2 triggers firing, or are you just using one?
One.
Okay, so you can't like use one and then let it rest and use the other one and go back
No.
and forth. You're literally shooting both at once. Okay.
Yeah. Why do I get the feeling that we are coming up towards like the end of the game here?
That would be cool. And we're in overtime. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Xbox After Dark. I threw you out of the mech and gave you no choice. Just said, die. There you go. What was that game that we played with the mech suits? I can't remember what it was called now. One was a ninja. One was a big, like, tank-looking dude.
Oh,
And we had to fight dinosaurs.
Oh, I know which game you're talking about, but I can't
Primeval.
remember the title either. There.
Primeval. Yeah. That was a cool game. And technically,
sorry, Exoprimal.
Exoprimal, yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yes, we did finish the storyline on that game, but you can go back in and do different missions and still upgrade your mech suit.
Yeah.
Because our mech suits still aren't upgraded all the way.
Right.
And I went and played it the other day, and I'm like, holy cow, I still have all this list of stuff to get for my mech suit. Holy cow.
Yeah. So we've hit another loading area, and it just loaded, of course.
There we go. What in the world? Excuse me, that's trippy. You just let me know when you're done, brother, and we'll call it. Because I know you've had a long day at work.
Well, yeah, but now I've got the momentum going. I've got the mojo rising, you know.
He's all excited about we're possibly near the end. I can't believe the 1st of July is coming up already. Hopefully I have some money for fireworks.
I'm hanging on to some money for poutine feast, man.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean, my goal, since my son's going to be home on the 3rd, I'm going to do poutine feast and then the fireworks on the 4th of
Nice.
July. You know what?
4th.
We've hit this point here, so I would say this is probably a pretty good time to call it and save it here.
Call it here. Okay.
Yeah.
I have zero problem with that. So you heard it, people. We are going to call that.
But
A
here we're
night.
getting some woke, because in the commentary here it says, I'm a they, not a she.
Huh, cool.
Hmm.
Interesting. What's Mama Bear saying here? I'm doing the fireworks, both the 1st and the 4th of July. Then I'm doing the color blast run with my kids. Oh yeah, yeah. They did that last year, dude. They come out every color but like white. Oh, it was crazy to see them. And then Mama Bear's like, "Oh, come over here and give me a big hug," and she's just covered in color. I'm like, no. All right, gentlemen, boys and girls, chicklets of all ages. This has been another great episode of the Xbox Showcase. On behalf of the 2 gentlemen underneath me here, Mr. Best and Mr. OMD, peace out, Lake Trout. We love you.
Cross platforms, that's our quest. Better games, that's the flex. Proving this console is the best. From Sea of Thieves to Star Showcase.